Shalom, shalom. We are the Hebrew Israelites coming at you week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom and the coming of our power, Yahweh Shai, the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. But first and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakudash.
double honor to the apostles of great men, so we rule well. Peace and salutations unto the elect of the nation of Israel. So, prophecies are going forth, whether you like it or not. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is definitely moving true to his word, but he says his word shall not come back unto his void. You know, there are spirits out there that are waiting to do the will of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You know, and one of those spirits is being talked about in the book of Second Ezra, tradition among men. You know, can you bring that up one more time?
Start verse 14.
Come.
Second Ezra chapter 15 and 14. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh."
That sword is Esau Edom. He is Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai's sword. You know, and that sword is being sharpened. Somebody grab that motherfucker.
And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands.
That's your race war. You know, one people is going to stand up against another people with swords in their hands, and the common day sword is the gun. You know, it's going to be like the Wild Wild West all over again out here. Great, except it's going to be everywhere. Go ahead.
For there shall be sedition among men,
Sedition among men. Sedition.
sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes.
These people are getting so pissed off that even now we see a light version of invading one another. Times are getting so bad that there are break-ins happening that mainstream media just isn't talking about. Mainstream media ain't really talking about the things that's going on in your local neighborhood. You know, I mean, they just don't want you to know. You know, and if it's like that now, when all the communications is up and running, imagine how bad it's going to be when everything turns off. You know, you could be on this block and it seems safe. And you can go a block away and all hell breaking loose, and you'll never even know what happened. You know, anybody got that?
This the definition for sedition in the Edabon online. It says rebellion, uprising, a revolt, fictitious comment, and communication, emotion in the state. That's what you said. The Lord said it. They're gonna be uprisings of the people, so on and so forth. You know, and that's what you said. And that's ultimately through the spirit. Why we say that those wildfires are happening in Texas. You know, because those Texans they still believe in their constitution, so on and so forth. You know, to the point where you see certain things happen, but it's going to escalate to the point where it's going to be Egyptian amongst Egyptian, as the scripture spoke about, you know, to the point where, hey, these people going to fight against each other. You know, and it's going to be so bad out here, you know, where it's going to be lack of food and famine, you know, going to take place where people going to go against their neighbors, you know, for the want of goods, you see? But continuing on the definition, it says, an attempt to overthrow civil authority. It says a violent strife between factions, civil and religious disorder, riots. You know, that was pretty much the point on that.
Yeah, Con. I mean, you're seeing that now. You know, but it's only getting worse. The escalation is happening more and more. The more and more people are starting to wake up.
Yeah.
You don't realize how much they've been duped. And trust me, these average Edomites don't realize how much they've been duped. They've actually been duped out of their blessing. You know, the fatness of the earth or the dew of the earth. You know, Go ahead with that, Baba
I'm gonna move this over. I don't want to block your camera.
Verse 16, it says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and abating one another."
They're not going to care what anyone has to say because they've been listening to these people for so long to realize that they've been lied to for so long. You know, they're just going to renege on them. You know, they're not going to pay attention to what anybody has to say. Yep. You got it, bro.
They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
You're about to see all-out chaos in Babylon the Great. You're about to see people just going at it. You know what I'm saying? In some cases, just because. You got to lock me.
Verse 17, it says, "Man shall desire to go into a city, but shall not be able."
Yeah.
And that ties into those 15-minute cities, you know, hey, that Esau's starting to bring about. Hey, man, if you look into what China's got going on in their economy already, man, they already got the play in motion, you know. So Moab is the watch part, you know, they testing out the theories, you see. You know, they got the social credit score already set up. You know, you can't get around the things that's coming here to Babylon the Great. You know?
Yeah, Con, over there in China, they got these ghost cities.
Yeah.
Huge cities emulating certain cities around the world that have nobody living in them. You know, and they built these things, what, 10, 15, 20 years ago?
They showed you that in that movie. What was that movie with the comedians when they were supposed to be going to do an interview on Kim Jong-un? But they showed the ghost cities that you were speaking about, you know? Yeah.
Verse 18, it says, "For their pride the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid."
It's about to get bad out here. The cities are going to be troubled, you know? At first, it's going to start a little here, a little there, you know, but after a while, the escalation is going to be so great that it's going to confound a lot of people. They're not going to understand what's going on and why is it happening, you know? They don't understand that the Lord is done with this place. They're not going to comprehend the fact that the wickedness that's been done right here in Babylon the Great has made the power of Israel pissed off. You know? Go ahead.
Verse 19, it says, "A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword."
When it comes down to a man providing for his family or himself, you know, everything he learned in terms of what he thinks is right out the window. In other words, you know, love thy neighbor is gonna go out the window. You know, all of that mind, you know, all of this mindset that kept the people in check is gonna be thrown right out the window. They're not gonna regard the law, their politicians, their mayors. They're not gonna regard any of this because it's gonna get that bad. I mean, it's gonna get so bad out here, man, that these people just don't even realize it.
And spoil their goods because of lack of bread.
Yeah, right. You know, there's gonna be a great spoiling going on. Everybody gonna be spoiled. You know, it's gonna get so bad that you're not gonna have any. You know, so if you try to hold on to something, at some point you're gonna lose it. You know, you gotta, right? Anybody got something to say?
Yeah, I can't find it, but it's a precept in Sirach that tells you that, you know, it's a man who, you know, he pinches, you know, and he tries to save up, you know, but he saves it up in vain, you know, right the bad person. I'm gonna find it, brother.
It says, "And for great tribulation."
Yeah, it's great tribulation. This, yeah, and for great tribulation, people are gonna go through it. These people don't know what tribulation is. Somebody got the definition for tribulation.
Come.
You'll get that real quick. Yeah, bring this out. And just to back up that point, you know, it's not going to be your storing up, you know, how much you can, your gain you can get on this side. It's going to bring you, you know, a salvation in the troublesome times to come in those said perils. But it's going to be the spirit of power, the wisdom and knowledge to obtain right now by the Lord's knocking, you know. But it's Ecclesiasticus 11 and 18. It says, "There is that waxes rich with his weariness and pitching." Going into, because you got Rick Ross. He talking about he got him a bunker now. Because that's the new thing to do. Everybody wants their bunkers. And you had even Khloe Kardashian. She was talking about how she got her bunker all set up. With Kool-Aid packets and tank and bullshit. It says, and this is and this is the portion of his reward. It says, whereas he said, I have found rest, and they good. The things that they found rest in based on what they put their power in, things that you think will get them through. It says, and now will eat continually of my goods, and yet he knoweth not the time shall come upon him, and that he must leave those things to others and die. And that's what we're looking forward to. I always talk to these bunkers and people saving up and so on and so forth. And we believe that the Lord gonna guide the elect to those things, and those people gonna perish. As the scripture says.
You seen it in that movie. It's a movie in Netflix.
Lead the world. Yeah. The little girl was eating good.
It's spiritual. On the surface it was a little white girl, but she had the spirit on her from the rip, saying, "Hey man, something's going on, and y'all not listening to me." Now spiritually we could throw that in there and say, hey, she might possibly have been the elect.
Yeah.
Look, she ain't sitting with her family. She went against what her family saying. That's what us in the know. That's what we do. Yep. We go the opposite way of where our family is talking. Where does she lead to? Where did the Lord lead her to?
Nourishment.
So it's a laid out path.
Yeah.
She was laid out, comfortable, clean, food, TV, pop in whatever she wanted to pop in, and she was straight.
She had an episode of Prince that she was seeking for.
Hey man, and look, at the end of the day, if we follow Yahweh Shai, teachers of Yahweh Shai, what we gonna have? Comfort, man. Because he's our comforter, man. He's the word, right? So the scriptures is our comfort, this is all spiritual, man. Everything that we see over here, what we bring out yesterday, the eye salve, right? We got the eye salve, man. Yeah, the actual so-called Negro, Latino, Native American walks up and down and just takes it for face value. You look past the face value, man. We're on the spiritual, a whole other level, man. Simple as that. You got it, bro.
Yeah, I was down on that prison.
I got tribulation.
No, Salagi, I wanted to grab this to add on to what you you saying it's about to get real wild, and you got it. It's about to get real wild. People don't even realize how wild it's going to get. The Most High is going to turn the dial up out here. It's going to get funky out here, This is real quick. Sirach 39 and 28. It says, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. Right. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them.
Go ahead. You get it. There's multiple things where it can consist of. We was talking about in the chat that one show 1,000 ways to die. Those spirits created conventions come in many different avenues. So that's what the Lord is telling you. Hey man, you might as well put your trust in me. And when I'm gonna get you. You'll have certain certain Israelites talk about they're gonna flee Babylon, flee the destruction that's coming. But hey, that's not how it goes, man. The Lord's got it out. He's gonna get you, man. You have more on that, like mama.
No, I just wanted to get to that point because at the end of the day, the brother was bringing out how rough it's gonna get out here. It's gonna be on the Lord got this thing covered. He's the ultimate cornerback. He got this whole thing covered. You think, it's shut down. You think, and brothers brought it out before. You might have, when it's real wild out here, you got to run and dip and hide from these beasts. You might make the clear. You might fuck around, step on a poisonous spider, and now you out of here. You know what I'm saying? And look, not just the spirits that's in the physical flesh as a human, but the Lord will turn the dial up on these animals.
You're gathered around those ladies.
That's how the devil.
Yep, and remember, I don't know if it was the radioactive waves or whatever, but remember the little, the big brother got bit by something. Remember, he got bit on the ankle by like something, a tick or something, and then he started getting. I'm not saying that's why he got sick, but that's a possibility. You know what I'm saying?
Right. There's no telling, you know. And what the scriptures tell you, man, the man fled from a lion, a bear, you know.
God, hey, bring it up. This is Amos chapter 5, verse 19. It says, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on a wall and a serpent bit him.
Yeah, this is gonna be that bad. You know, it's gonna be that bad where it don't matter where you go. There's gonna be trouble everywhere. You know, for everyone. You know. Yeah, right. He also got that definition of tribulation.
All right. This is tribulation in the etymology online. It says a state of affliction or oppression.
Everybody's gonna go through that.
Suffering.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna suffer.
Distress.
It says the world's gonna be tried, you know.
It says to oppress, afflict, to press, to thresh out grain. All right, pretty much that's the point. Is gonna be suffering like you've never had before. A headache, a migraine it's not gonna compare to what you finna feel when your stomach is touching your ribs, man. And you being tempted with chopping up one of your nephews or your cousins or something, man, just to feed yourself.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? These people have never felt affliction. You know, that's about to come, you know. These people have been spoiled, you know, by you know, the comforts that you know, this place offers. It offers comfort, stability, security, you know, riches that don't account for nothing in the day of trouble. You know? And that's what they depend on.
It's so comfortable especially for our adversary right now. When you see Jake like that guy that is walked past now, we know his spirit. His spirit is he goes and gets into his drink, and what does he do? He makes it uncomfortable for Edomites, right? That's what he does. It's so spiritual. The Lord directs all this, because I was looking at the Genesis 2 breakdown by the apostles back in the day, and that spirit that he has, there was a Edomite that was the same thing. He was running down on Edomites, making their day unpleasant. That's all of the Most High, man. So you know, I'm just bringing that out right now because they look at that like that's bugged out. Imagine when this shit get real funky. That is gonna be a light load. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, he's gonna turn the dial up where people ain't gonna be worried about him. You're gonna have people really out here on some savage killer attack type stuff. You know?
Yeah, right. You know
and you gotta ask the Lord for cover. Man.
Right, you know what I'm saying? It's happening now. You know what I'm saying? I seen the video where, you know, a guy was trying to get into the bathroom where his girlfriend was. His girlfriend wouldn't let him in the bathroom, so he ripped the door down and started speaking in some mumble language.
I see that.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He has some spirit on him. But that's gonna get worse. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna escalate to the point where you know, everybody or a lot of people's gonna have that on. You know? A lot of people's gonna have this, you know, spirit on them, created for vengeance, right? You know what I'm saying? So the time that's coming, you know what I'm saying, it's already happening now. So when you look at what's going on in Texas, where Esau is starting to go against Esau, you know, it's a beautiful thing in the spirit, you know, but that's only going to escalate across the country, you know, because you got Texas, you got Arizona, you got Utah, well, not Utah, but California, you know, and it's only going to spread, and it's only going to get worse. And for anybody who seems to think that it's going to get better, you're deceiving yourself, you know, because we are definitely in them times when Yahweh Shimmy Yahushua is starting to bring this place down. Here it is, you got Texas on fire, and mainstream media ain't covering it the way that you would think it should cover it.
It's not your average fire either. This fire is bigger than some states, you know. So this fire, you know, they could have put it out, you know, in my opinion. You know, so this ain't no average fire. But you see this kind of things happening all over the place. They got these energy weapons now, but ain't no telling what Esau can do. You know,
Esau had to get him off that border.
that's it.
That's what it was.
They got the Texans, man. They into their constitutional rights. You know, you ain't gonna take that away from them. They ain't going down without a fight.
My dead body.
Yeah.
You see, but yeah, right. You know, but still, even though that's going on, other things are happening behind the scenes that you won't find about until all of this is cleaned up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They take your mind off of what's really going on out there in the Middle East. You know what I'm saying? Because those people are still being slaughtered.
Yeah.
They still being slaughtered. But they want you to take your mind off of that and concentrate on local shit. You know? Because what's going on in Texas is just the start of something big. But what's big right now is what's going on over there in the Middle East. You know, a lot of these people are starting to really see what their government is about.
That's his way of throwing the rock out of his hand.
Yeah, right. So, you know, because you're about to witness sedition among men. You know, you got the state of Texas wanting to succeed from the Union. That's a beautiful thing. You know? Because what? Next month, that movie's coming out, Civil War. You know, that's an omen. You know, that's the start of things to come. You know, and it's the start of things that you're starting to see because these devils are pissed off. They're mad because they see what they built their entire lives go to shit. You know, their investments are going to zero. Their 401k, they don't know if they got it. Social Security, they're realizing they'll never get it. You know, kids ain't going to college on a level that, or kids aren't getting a job after college at the level that they thought that they would. You know, the American dream is just a dream. You know, that will never come through.
So they're gonna resituate the situation. You know, give them a debt release program. You know, help with your finances for your home. You know, give you financial assistance with your food prices. You know, hey, but hey, man, this place is screwed. And the people are seeing it to the point where now it's got to get worse and worse to the point where it crashes. And then he brings a solution. You know.
Jake go right behind him, believe in everything he said. Just what the scripture says, woe unto you that go down to Egypt for help. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people are gonna go to Egypt for help.
Most definitely.
You know, because already they're talking about getting rid of the EBT cards. They're already talking about cutting these people off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
This is real.
Yep.
You know, but reality hasn't hit these people yet. You know, it's starting to. Food prices are through the roof. I'm watching videos where people are going shopping for food, you know, spending $1.50 for 8 items.
Yeah.
Tough decisions.
Yeah, you know. You don't know if you should buy food or gas. You know what I'm saying? It's just that bad, you know? And that's why the brotherhood is so important, you know what I'm saying? Because for one slack, the other brother pick the other brother up, you know? But you know, the mindset of this world is you're in it by yourself. You have nobody to depend upon. You know?
Yeah, because they already got that dog eat dog spirit. The word taught them to not depend on anybody. You know, especially the Indo, man. You know, she don't depend on nobody but the government assistance. So that's how trouble is. We'll see what happens. You know, it's not going to be good. You know, because they had those talks in DC where they was talking about shutting down all kind of assistance. You know, helping people that get government assistance. You know. So it's just showing you, know, that where you put your trust in, you know, and they lied to you the whole time, you know?
Yeah, Con, you know, they're showing you. They're showing you they don't give a damn about you. Here it is, you work in this country your whole entire life, and the immigrant could come in and get your benefit
Real quick.
off the rip.
Yeah, real quick.
off the rip and dare you to complain about it. Oh, you're hating. What? Oh, come on, you got it locked on.
Yeah, just since you brought it up. Surah 12 and 10 says, never trust thine enemy. For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped the looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away.
Come on. You know, he sat back and said, hey, I'm not Donald Trump. Vote for me. Man, what did you ninjas do? Voted for him. Meanwhile, his track record was all about putting you in jail during the early part of his time in office as a congressman.
What he said? If you don't vote for me, you're not black.
You know, even before that, when he was a congressman, you know, he was like, lock these Negroes out.
No, he said it blunt, straight up.
Yeah.
What do you call us? Wild animals? Something like wild animals.
He called us everything under the book. I don't remember that, but I know that he called us every name under the book.
The term they was using in the 90s was super predator.
Yeah. Hillary just said that too.
Hillary said that.
Yeah.
You know, but yet and still, here it is. You got a devil that spent his whole entire early congressman career creating bills to lock you jakes up, only for you jakes to turn around and want a new king other than the guy who actually told you he's going to do for you. Donald Trump was probably the one guy who actually did something for you ninjas ever. But meanwhile, you know, you have a disdain for him, and you bring in a guy who actually showed you his track record of throwing you Negroes in jail. And now you want D. Trump back. So what do you think is going to happen? You know? What do you think the Lord is going to do to you after you still want another king other than our Lord and Savior?
Might I say, Biden also said a few years ago that America is fucked because after the year 2030, white people will be the minority in the nation.
Hear that now?
So if they feeling like to the point that black people is gonna rule, then the entire nation is destroyed because black people can't lead nothing. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord go, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right now. Shit. Not these niggas.
He said that right now.
Nah, you see?
But black people, they don't know shit.
Right.
Nothing about ruling over infrastructure for the society. You niggas can't. You so niggas. Black rap. We wouldn't get clean water. It'll be worse than water he gets. Yeah. We'll have worse than food. Niggas don't know how to farm the land. They don't know how to do shit.
They gonna put Harry Tubman on the $20. Yeah.
They will do that.
That's gonna kill the economy immediately.
You're funny.
They will do that. You know? That's why we need the kingdom to come.
That's why we need your overshadow. That's why you don't come to a position, you ain't gonna be healed. The only way we can rule anything, start with ourselves. The first thing you gotta rule is yourself. Scripture says a man don't know how to rule his own household. How the fuck can he govern the church of God? How can you lead two men if you can't lead yourself, let alone the nation? You gotta first rule over yourself. To rule over yourself, you gotta be healed. We suffer from a lot of traumatic illnesses. For being in America, captivity, self-esteem issues. We covered up with pride and ego. All right, poverty has shaped our minds to think a certain way. We suffer from a lot of illnesses, our women and our men, and they cover it up through material means, money, right? The image. That's why social media is such a big thing. People can portray what they want you to perceive them as. You sick. You have to be healed. You can't seek cure through fucking women, buying a new car, getting the bag, buying a bigger house, trying to stone niggas. That is not gonna heal you, man. That's why niggas with all this money and all these women, they're still sick. Even when they even sicker than the average person. Because there's only one physician. The most of Yahweh gave Yahweh Shell the power to be a physician. Esau ain't a physician. Get out there for help. And when you go to Egypt for help, you're seeking him to be a physician. And what is he going to do? Like the world with the most of the feast. There's only one physician, and that's why you see brothers changing the way they eat, exercising more, right? Changing the way they think. They're not just dealing with a woman just because she got big titties and snow waist and fat ass. Right? We judge not just women but men by their character, their morals, their conduct. We can't keep company with a fool because a fool will cause you to enter into damnation. Imagine you going on a 5-day trip. This cause you to get into all type of mystery. Right? So we deal with like-minded individuals that recognize that they're sick and then seek out the physician.
This Sirach 10, Bible Shah started 9. It's Sirach 10 and 9. It says, "Why is earth and ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man, for such as one set up his own soul to sell." You know, and that's what these people do. You know, they watching a man. You know, they lose. What has to brother's help.
That's a property man.
That's right.
I'll gain the whole world.
Gain the whole world. So that's it. You know? That's what these people do. They try to get gain on this side. You know, but they not knowing is only making you sicker and sicker. You know, it says, because while he liveth, he casteth away his vows. Verse 10, it says, the physician cutteth off a long disease, and he that is today a king, tomorrow shall die. You know, and that goes into what the brother was saying. And we need a physician, you know, because as the ruler saw the people, you know, he saw the violence of man, the basis man. You know, and everything this man do is sick. We're talking about the same guy that'll sit up there and let his dog kiss him on the face. You know, and Jake like that. You know,
I think Joe just ate his own shit.
yeah, you know. No?
Yeah, so Joe, I think a third chapter talks about how Joe wouldn't let him sit with his dog.
Yeah.
Oh, so you know that who basically he is, man. I mean, even Joe tell you that. Because just make it quick. Why do you think he used to always say, you know, men's best friend is his dog? Who says that?
Yeah,
You know, I mean, who has 9, 10 different dogs in their house?
No.
Let them do whatever they want in the house. Come on, man. Hey, this is beautiful, man.
Right.
You got it.
Subscribe to a team. You know, so we need Howard Shah, man, to bring us back to well-being. You know, so we can like my brings it out all the time. You know that fruit tide able. You know that strengthening that we need. You know, the only way we can get that, you know, is through the sacrifice that Howard Shah gave. You know, because the sin, you know, the wages of sin are death. You know, so we need these simple bodies to be changed. Because like brother was saying, even if we, you know, were to become empowered, we still would have these chains of darkness, you know, locked on. You know, and what we do, we still will go off and continue to go off and go off and go off. So we need Howard Shah to cut off this long disease. You know,
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? Because the flesh is willing, well, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. The flesh is weak. I know you can fight all day, you know, and we do. You know what I'm saying? Being in the truth is to fight, but at the end of the day, you gotta strive, you know, to be spiritual, you know. Because in this wicked kingdom, it's easy to allow the flesh to take over, because everything is built upon the flesh, you know. And knowing that is the beginning of seeking that position. You know, how you gonna know you're sick if you don't think you're sick? You know, here it is, you coughing all your life, not realizing that it's a sickness, but you've been doing it your entire life. You think it's normal. You know.
oh yeah, let's go to verse 11.
The book of Matthew, chapter 9 and verse 11. And when the Pharisees saw it, they said unto his disciples, Why eateth your master with the publicans and sinners?
Yeah, because the mindset of the Pharisees was wicked Pharisees. Laws were healed to nations.
right? The law is what's going to get us straight, but we failed to keep the law. So it wasn't healing us; it was backfiring on us, right? So, and the most out of that, right? He's the Alpha and Omega. He's the art and the thought. First letter of the lost one from God to the last letter of the lost one from God. He wrote this whole story before either one of us put on planet Earth. Man. So he knew he was going to send down Yahweh. He knew we were going to be able to keep the law. But this was a learning process. Right? But the first sinners, why? If you're a Messiah, why are you sinning the sinners? Right? Okay.
Verse 12. But when Yahweh heard that, he said unto them, they that behold need not a physician, but they that are sick.
And we sick as a all of us. We sick. We sick for our mamas, our aunties, grandfathers, grandmothers, nephews, brothers, sisters, family. Sick. I mean, very, very sick. That's the average thought process of our family to show you how much trauma that, you know? For a woman to think it's okay to sleep with another man after she already knows a man, that's a sin. Right? For a man to think him getting a woman accomplishment as a manhood, that's a sin. Right? You totally disregard how you should live according to what your creator says. All you do is just chase ass all day. That's a sickness, man. That is sickness. And see, if you wasn't suffering from these things, then pornography wouldn't be a multi-billion-dollar business. Right? Weed wouldn't be a multi-billion-dollar business. Rap music wouldn't be a multi-billion-dollar business. But they're able to get rich off this sickness. Look how downtrodden they are. Let's make it entertaining. Let's make their movies about their trauma and their sins. Make it look cool about niggas sitting in the corner all day. Don't know nothing about plants, don't know nothing about food, don't know nothing about diet, don't know nothing about anything. But let's make it look cool to sit on the block and talk about bullshit. Let's make them love that culture so they get more and more sick. And Jake is in there. You see the result of that today. Drake riding around with, the spitting image of what he saw here. Fed your sickness more and more. Instead of, meanwhile, they kept the knowledge of living off the land, right? The trades, right? Knowing that, hey, it's beneficial to actually have knowledge. Because don't get it twisted, Esau's not a fool. Scripture says he was in Daniel. They know Biden ain't no good president. They propped him up with good food. So the people want the opposite. Trump. They've been playing the same Republican Democrat game for the longest. Make one nigga look like a fool, George Bush. Make him look like an idiot, so you want the Republican to come in again. They keep doing the same shit. Oh, he fucked this up, so you don't want this guy. Right, like brothers always say, both of the rings are part of the same bird. It's a fucking show. That's why you don't get to choose your presidential candidates. They just pop up out the group. Nobody knew who Barack Obama was till he was running for office. Oh, when he was a congressman in Chicago, man, they made that profile up. You don't know where this nigga came from. They've been raising these motherfuckers since they were pups. These niggas get up in age before he's gonna make you president. This nigga wasn't in the community in niggas' faces. Then when he becomes a presidential candidate, now you know about him working in Chicago. You know, now his resume just pops up. Yeah, pull that shit out next to Val candidate. Really pull his portfolio. It's all a show, but the scriptures tell you what, Israel ain't even supposed to be making kings over the other nations. But when you're supposed to set up an Israelite over, and it has to be Israelite that keeps the ways in you, how much that? Why do you think the Lord took King Saul though? Saul was an Israelite, but he wasn't listening to the Most High. So the Most High anointed David to rule Israel. So we have to be healed so we can get the ruler back over us to rule properly. That's why Yahweh Shah will teach us how to live off the land, how to be soul, the understanding of elements, animals, how to talk to the animals. Why is this animal in that environment and this one is in that environment?
That's right.
When's the best mating season for this and that? Understanding why the seasons change, what's the purpose of the seasons, and when to work in this certain seasons and when not to work in certain seasons. He gonna give us the knowledge of all these things.
Says in Ecclesiastes, man, tells you that basically the Lord created everything beautiful, man. You know, under the sun, about how everything operates, even the weather, why it rains at certain times. Just example. You got it.
Yeah, everything he made everything for a purpose under the sun.
Yeah,
Nothing
even
happens.
man.
Nothing happens that's not for a purpose. Scriptures tell you he didn't make the earth in vain. He made it to be inhabited. Everything has its purpose. Now the understanding for that we lack. But we're coming back into that because we've been here and we're acquiring these things. The Lord is opening more and more to us the more we suffer. If you spending your time looking for help, so the brothers hoping in Isaiah 30, help from Esau, that's gonna fucking destroy you. Matter of fact, Isaiah 30.
But I say, Salak, they therapists too. We'll go down to they therapists, they psychiatrists and all of that. And the one that's causing the issues is the same people that you're going to get the help from. They gonna put you on medications and all type of shit.
It's like, for example, I'm talking about, instead of following the guidelines with the scriptures about, what I'm saying, like I said, for relationships, people go to these therapists and these counselors, going to another man's busybody, like they're supposed to know what they're talking about. Meanwhile, they had somewhat similar situation they own their past. They got divorced and they keep their wives. So why do you need somebody to tell you? So why do you need another person to tell you how to basically run things? How to run somebody else's relationship. Instead of just following the order and the guidelines through the scriptures, man. Be submissive. Listen to your husband. Be quiet. Be quiet. Follow follow the leader. The man's supposed to be a provider. To do everything. He's supposed to do. Keep the house in order, man. There's no such thing as no equal rights, man. Oh, go ahead and listen to your woman. Cater to her, this and that. Then once you do that, now she has some type of power over you. When you get arguments, well, she'll use that against you. I'm just giving many examples. Yeah.
That's his place for you. It's Babylon, man. Place of confusion. All these people looking for an answer, but they can't find it. Why is that? Because the Lord's only giving it to the elect. The Lord won't get that done. The scriptures tell you that Israel hasn't found what they seeking for. Because the Lord also made this knowledge, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding a stumbling block to them, so they can fall into their lot in these last days, Yeah. You want Isaiah 30, huh? Yeah, 30. No, 30.
Isaiah chapter 31.
30.
It's 30. 2. It says, Isaiah chapter 30, verse 2, that walk to go down to Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves. Verse 1, it says, woe to rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not on me, that cover with the covering, but not on my spirit.
Yeah, you coming with a covering that's not of the spirit of Yahweh. What's the covering? Wisdom. Wisdom. Scripture said wisdom is the principal thing, right? She leading to a king. The reason why we're gonna be able to go through Jacob's trouble and survive Jacob's trouble is we're not gonna be moving like the average nigga. We're gonna have wisdom. We know how to move and conduct ourselves through our society.
Just to back you up, man, how to get wisdom is what? You gotta fear the Lord. What should we fear the Lord? The Lord told us if you don't do these things, what's gonna happen to you? So that's why we fear the Lord. That's why we come here out here in the highways and byways, man, every week, man, to push this truth, man, to let hey, man, come back to the Lord for this place to be structured. That's the fear. The Lord showed us through faith and through prophecy, man, and through these scriptures about what's gonna happen. Including the Lord will show you signs, about what's to happen, man. The downfall of this kingdom, and clearly we see it, man. Hey, the scripture said that the scripture is plain and simple unto the unto the hope. It ain't rocket science, man. But the 2/3, they can't see it. Primarily you Jakes, man. The scripture says that, hey, that the scripture is a basically something about unto the wicked, man. Jake's so wicked, man. That's what you can't see. Yahweh Shai said that this is a adulterous generation, man. A wicked generation that seek for a sign, but no sign shall be given to it, man. The Lord has really blinded the minds and the eyes of our people, man, to the point that they can't see what's really going on behind closed doors. About how these elites and these politicians, they think every day, man, how to basically put you people in basically subjection, man. Ultimately, what to that, like brother said, man, the MOTB, man. I mean, to put that mark on you, man, and it will come to pass that it will be implemented, man.
What's saying is they're going to be considered.
They're really ignorant.
In that movie, tomorrow, the guy says, look, the only reason you don't fucking worry about the destruction that's coming is because it doesn't require anything from today. Tomorrow. The only reason you don't worry about destruction is because today doesn't require anything. So a nigga will put it off day to day. Yeah, I hear that shit. Yeah, but it don't require anything for right now. But see, the day it does require something. Now he wanna act like niggas too late. That's what the feminine world really is. You can't move that you got hit with the jab. You gotta move before the jab comes. Matter of fact, if you a smart fighter, you throw the jab and you block with the left just in case that nigga counters. And before you throw any punch, your stance has to be moved. Come on, man. And you gotta have bucks. The main thing about bucks is that's why you see a nigga turning the niggas. The whole round of niggas don't even know what they turning. You gotta know when to move, how to move.
Chest match out there.
It's just like when the destruction comes. You gotta know when to move, how to move.
That's right.
Both sides are man of war. A lot of things in society is man. You can learn a lot from fighting and help. It's called a skill. It's a muscle. You can learn a lot from the way you use fight. And apply it to today's society. A nigga probably won't even hit you until like the fifth round. He just weighing you out, seeing how you come. He patient as hell. Niggas think he losing the fight. Matter of fact, the Tank fight with Ryan.
Yeah, come on.
Ryan was beating that nigga ass.
Yeah.
Like the first 3 rounds.
And
he was holding. It was an old shit. Tank holding on.
Yep.
But Tank was like, nah, nigga, I'm waiting so I can knock your ass the fuck out because I know I have the power. We know we have the strength. We know we have the power. We don't have to be hasty. Be still. Don't hear the Lord. He gonna let us know when to make that move. Exactly. The main job is the boss is to watch and observe. We don't go out our own way and do shit. You know? We get wisdom. The scriptures say money is defense, but before it says that, it says wisdom is a defense. Niggas lack wisdom, and that's why niggas die. That's why niggas get caught up with awful women. That's why niggas blow through their money. Right? Niggas are constantly in a perpetual cycle of depression, man. They don't use wisdom. They don't plan for the rainy day. They wait till the rainy day hit. And then help. I'm getting rain on, help. The nuke's gonna be raining. Help, nigga, you was supposed to plan before the day. You supposed to have something talk before that day the rainy day came. When no one was building that wall, there was preparation for the rain. How long was Noah building the wall? 20 years. That's what brother Google it. How long was Noah building the wall?
Yeah, he was prophesying, right?
Because that takes a long time to. You gotta have immense patience to deal with that shit.
And they mocked him too because they said, "What? It will never rain."
120. So 120 years. 120 years. That's great. That's double the lifetime any of us have lived. He was building that wall. That's right. A nigga can't wait 10 years for the Lord to come back.
That's long.
Yeah.
So to take 120 years building the wall, you think niggas was concerned about rain? You had niggas dying off when the rain didn't come.
Right. What they say in Matthew? What? Giving the marriage.
Yeah, why would you be concerned if you a nigga? It ain't raining.
So if I met, you know why they laughed at him? They never seen rain. Before then, it was just dew. It was the mist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Just like us now, we warning our people, we sign and crying to our people that the Lord's coming back. They never seen it, so they not gonna believe it.
Yeah, we want Dukes to come, but they ain't never seen no Dukes on the fashion that we talking about. It's gonna bring how Babylon's gonna be destroyed in 1 hour.
With fire.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
See, but why would they working now? See, they got everything they could possibly need. You know what I'm saying? They inundated with everything. That's what the flesh.
Yeah,
You know, they got their movies, they got their women, they got their money, they got their drugs, they got, you know what I'm saying? They got all these things where they don't have to depend upon you how about your man shot.
Yeah, just
Right.
like you brought up what's going on with other stuff. Some people are thinking that almost heavy, heavy woman told me. I keep choking on the one chick that keeps supporting her, and she said every day I can die. That's true. Every video she posts, she got tears. I don't know if this gonna be
Help her.
any day I can die. Yep. You know, women have fun. They won't let me cross the border here. We're stuck in. We don't have power. We have to find places to charge our phone and keep updating y'all on what's going on. But a nigga looking at it goes, oh, that's in some fucking, that's on a whole other planet. You know, that's a fucking 12 hour, 13 hour, 14 hour flight. That's really gonna that shit touch home. See, that's what's gonna make me so fucking rude because Americans
Second nature 6. Yep.
You look at the person without a car, you look at people that drive the buses, or what messing because of this society is proper. You don't have a car, you don't have a big house, you know. They don't even get they walk to Wales and get water. You know what I'm saying? That's why these immigrants work. But here in this fucking third-class society, everybody just in a state of comfort. So when you finally get hit, it's gonna hurt way worse than it's hurt. Right? So they're not as comfortable as you. You laugh at somebody because of the seats they got. Fucking shoes. Oh, he didn't look at his shirt. What kind of shirt you got? Yeah. Which verse is that? Dude, do you know you ain't wearing the white fabrics to any goddamn way? You ain't wearing no white fabrics. You don't even know what the fuck you're doing nobody to help you. Name brand, but that's that low state that you were dealing with, man. Niggas don't know the worst thing is the woman. Most of the private was in a low level nigga. They don't know shit, but they always want to be heard. It's nothing worse than a fool that always wants to be heard.
16, verse what?
Niggas just talk, and you gotta listen to them. They ain't saying nothing substantial that's gonna help you feel.
You gotta get them out the way, man. You gotta leave them out.
The only reason we know a little something because we shut the fuck up and listen. That's the only reason we know a little bit. First thing a nigga want to do is open his fucking mouth and tell us about the worldly shit he done doing, the same shit we done doing. Yeah. It's good to tell you, even the fools are counted wise. You know, we gotta hold his tongue. You know, hey, that's the Shalom. Hey, that's the reason. You know, well, that's not the reason. Y'all do what we want. But you know, hey, that's part of the reason why we continue on in this truth because we learn that humility, as the brother always goes into. And a heavy part of that is knowing how to shut up, you know, knowing when to speak, when not to speak, you know, knowing, you know, when to move, when not to move, you know. You can't bring a child that don't know how to shut the fuck up and sit down. You can't give your inheritance to that child. The Most High requires for us to come as babes and shut the fuck up and sit down. So we can learn from men with more experience. Okay, let me give you older brothers in the spirit. Listen to them. A nigga that I want to hit me out. Listen to it. Rebellious son got to be put according to the law. We can't give you nothing, man. Because you going off of man's wisdom. Worldly wisdom. The Lord said this world is not his world. The wisdom of this world is foolishness to the Most High. It don't line up. It's not equivalent. Right. So that means you got to come from a different standpoint. And what's that different standpoint? The wisdom of knowledge of his wisdom, which is what the Lord gave us. Right? When the Lord resurrected, and they see him put the power. They say, "Oh shit! Would you know at this time restore the kingdom of Israel? Take care. They just crucified him." And he tell them, "It's not for you to know the times of season, but you should receive the Holy Spirit." That's the word. You gotta receive this to maneuver correctly. And I mean, you can't fault them because those were higher men than us, the apostles. And they way higher men than us, and they see that, of course that's
Hey, I would have thought it was. I thought it was the time.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? We finna take this bitch down. The show The Chosen I'm watching, right? Of course it's white ones, but when I like how they they got it playing out. When Yahushua came on the scene, they see him do the miracles. Simon the Zealot, he Zealot. So he seen it. He said, "Well, we want me to
I
kill."
gotta check it out.
Right now, just leave me the order. Yahushua was like, yo. We ain't into doing that right now. But I like how they portrayed it because it's real. He was with the smoke. He was
Zealot, yeah.
So I can kill him right now. Wherever you want to send me. He took his sword, and threw it. So he got bigger things for him. This is a man.
That's right.
Like that kind of, you got to think that fuck one like the scroll saying that Messiah fuck niggas up.
Yeah.
Messiah coming with a bomb.
Yeah.
You like, yeah, you right. It ain't that time. That's right. That's right. You gotta relearn everything that you do. You gotta push. Then they gotta have the new season is in people. So I gotta wait for that. It already was season. I like how they show the dynamic because it shows you every brother had a different personality. Like you look at Matthew, he had a tax collector. That's right. He had to be good with numbers. He had to be smart. And he worked with the Romans. So you got to think how the rest of the brothers was looking at Matthew.
Yeah.
Tax this
You count numbers.
Bring it still up.
Yeah.
Get a reason up in the fucking back.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And he had money because he worked with the Romans. He thought he was living good. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord, that's his program. He calls and make fishes in there. But hunting season is coming.
Oh yeah.
Scripture speak about how we're gonna be hunting that's fire. But I enjoy fishing. I have thoroughly enjoyed being a fisher of men. To see the look on a brother's face when they shoot this. You get that, you see the look on a brother feel like, oh, this is true. You know what I'm saying? That makes you feel like, yo, we serve the Lord. We going with the Lord for this. Being a fisherman is not a life. This is a great Lord. A great. You got brothers that have been taken back. You know what I'm saying? But they were fishers. Right? And when they come back, they will be hunters too. Everything has to fall in line with the program of how much you.
Damn, but right now too, just right for that free.
The scripture said when you're
They wait. It's everything.
The scripture said when Yahushua comes back, every man is going to be put in his right one. That's right. Right? He put to death and then raised up first as the first. Now we have to come and go through what we got to go through and then be part of the rest of the first. Sure. Because and we don't know the Most High's order. We pray to be part of that hopefully. You don't know who you are in the Lord's government. You can be ahead of the camp right now and be low on the Most High. Man's going is not the same as the Most High. Right? John was Yahushua's favorite, but Peter was the head of the church.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 15 and 20.
Yeah, like the brother Mother just said, that's favoritism. The Most High is a separatist. That's right. The Most High is a racist. That's right. And the Most High is a favoritist. That's right. He has an elect within the elect of the elect. So that ain't fair. That ain't fair. When has the Most High ever said everybody can do the same thing. He clearly told you who's over who. A monkey can't walk up to you and say, I'm equal. I can drive cars and build buildings. Monkey can't do that and he's straight to be a monkey. Same way a woman can't say, well, I don't want to serve a man. Genesis, you don't even have to go far deep into it. Even though we can put on scripture, many men have multiple wives, but Genesis chapter 3 tells you what the desire should be towards your husband, and he shall rule over you. When you go to the word rule, that means dominion, control, he's your Lord, he's your master. You don't move unless he says move. What relationship is operating like that? And he said, the man being the ruler. I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
And I mean ruling in righteousness. I ain't telling no fucking pimp. Alright? Ruling a house with a woman and children and ruling them in the ways of Yahweh Shah. We ain't gonna fight it with this. But it's gonna come back. It's gonna smack him dead in the face. Like I always say, as soon as Jacob Stone hit, women are gonna snap back like that until they fall. That's why that prophecy says 7 women should flee to 1 man, because it's gonna be very dire. Once women start getting laid off from their jobs, and society gets worse and worse, they're gonna be seeking men for what they always seek men for. Remember, brothers, America is a very unique kingdom. We have thousands of years of history to look at how women operate towards men. They seek men out for protection, provision, and guidance. Another word for that word ruler is a governor. Men are supposed to govern the lives of women, manage, right? Like I put these videos of lions because I watched both of them like 40 minutes. But it shows you how the lion, the Lord is known as the Lion of Judah. You look at the lion, he got all the women in his pack. He just sits. And everybody in the comments like, damn, the lion don't do shit. The women are aggressive. But it makes sense. Who taught the most? Who are more aggressive? Women are naturally more aggressive. They go out and hunt, they prepare the food. The male lion is just sitting there governing. And the only time he intervenes is if they can't take down the animal themselves. They had a clip where the women were trying to get the I think it was like a big hippo or something.
Oh, yeah,
trying to put him down. And he was like, then his son, one of his rebellious sons said, he couldn't do it. Yeah. That's what get up like, all right. And they all backed up. They all just backed up. Pulled him down. I said, yo, that's how we supposed to be. Yeah, most time wants every brother to be a ruler of his own unit, your own family. Yeah. You the ruler of your pack, your pride. The women do the work. The children do the work. You manage, you govern. You intervene when needed. Yeah. You the head. She's the helping. And then another part of that video, he had a very, very rebellious son. They went out to go search out new land. The son didn't want to come. So the women looked at the son. And then they looked at the father, and the father went to the son and got on his head. Now, mind you, he killed his older brother. So he said, look, you gonna get with the program or you not? This is mine. And that's what the most I want to do. Leaders.
It makes sense because, of course, we're living in a society, right? And this society gives women a false sense of security. What's the Judite box for female? She knocking heads. She knocking heads in the female box to the point where she got such a false sense of security. She thinks she can knock a man out, and then so she got in the boxing ring with a dude that won't even. You know what I mean? She came out there cocky, right? She dude there with a quick right. Get out of there! Shit. You know what I mean? But because we're still in such a wicked society, you have people sipping to her and boosting her ego. She tight, still talking shit. You sucker punch me. How the fuck I sucker punch you? We squared up. You know what I'm saying? But this is where we live. So like the brother said, anything that's wicked, you're not going to get anything in its proper order.
Nature teaches you. The most created nature. So when you look at those nature videos, you see how beautiful nature is. I seen one where the lion went to drink, and then he didn't see the hippo. will grab his whole fucking face and rip his fucking jaw. Yeah, hippos aggressive too. That's nature. The strong survive. What you think gonna happen to society? Nature. The strong survive. It ain't no, you can't be. Oh, don't talk to him like that. Don't move like that.
It's supposed to be like
It's we want this territory right now, right? Oh, the hyenas gotta keep the fuck on. Yeah. Lions be king. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck on. The big boys out here. That's our society. We're gonna have plans running around. We're gonna get down and lay there. That's how the Motel. Hey, the Motel is a man of war. He created conflict. He created drama. And I don't mean drama like gossip. I mean drama like watching a movie without a cam or movie without drama. Action. Conflict. We in the Motels. So we want to be those men that's going to be made what? More precious than fine gold. Because the Lord is going to have a covering around us. Right? We're going to have protection around us. The scripture saying that day, his service shall be. We don't know how that's going to manifest, but it's going to manifest because the prophecy says it. Every prophecy that has been stated in the scrolls have come to pass. So the Lord said his servants will eat and drink, his servants will eat and drink. And women are going to notice that. Other men are going to notice that. When the Lord was like, what you want? Let me tell you. Like, how about you? It's not just women that's going to come, it's men also. Right? The elect don't stop coming in. It's the family of the Lord. There's going to be some beamed up at the last minute. Wake up at the last minute. And find out you can still be working. The Lord got you on the journey. You're just not going to be out here teaching on the highways and byways. But you go encounter people that's going to notice something about you. Say, man, you got to let me out. What's going on? Right. And you'll be able to know if this man's worthy or not. Because the Lord will be. You'll follow me. Shoot. Now you got you a young sheep on me, another sheep in your phone. That's how we building this kingdom, folks. That's how things is gonna operate. This thing is gonna grow. That's why what we're doing is so important. And we have to get ourselves right. Going back to the initial point, we have to be healed first before we can leave. We gotta make sure we're healing our sicknesses. We gotta be able to move properly. What the Lord is going to give brothers is to put brothers in a leadership position. And he's going to take you out the way if you can't lead the sheep properly. He can't allow you to lead the sheep down a ditch. You can't dwell on the malicious soul. There you go. The only thing that can get us to that salvation is the wisdom that the Lord is pouring out.
There you go. All these videos that you're watching, you gotta really live it. Because it ain't gonna be there forever. The brothers that you're around, you gotta soak up what you can get from them. Because that's it. You don't know who you're gonna be around in day so. You gonna get on. Now you gotta remember, knowledge and wisdom should be the stability of thy time. Now you gotta remember what you receive from certain brothers, videos you watch. You may be alone, and you may have to meet other people. Now you gotta make sure you gotta have confidence in what you learn. Stable. Be good. You know, you don't know who you're gonna be in charge of. That's why this moment is so vital, man. Day in and day out, getting yourself right, man. Getting your physical health right too. You know, you don't want to have to be slave to this man's hospital in the time that we can. You don't. You know, if you don't have to. You know, I mean, things happen. You know,
As part of that examining process, the Lord they tell us to do. They examine yourself daily. You know, because the times we walking into, we don't know what predicament the Lord will put us in. So we have to really soak in, settle into this wisdom the Lord has given us on a daily basis. You know, everything we do, the Lord is doing it to strengthen us. You know, a brother say it all the time to show that spiritual calluses. You know, they've been that hit really hard. There's been that got that you know They got their calluses on their head that really has put in that effort and work.
You may have chosen a wicked woman.
Yeah.
And that day she might just leave you
Oh, yeah.
kids. And now you got your kids under your full control.
Yeah.
Most I can do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Now you gotta look out for them.
Yeah.
Wisdom and knowledge should be sticky at that time. That means your kids may get beaten up. You know? These are the things that you have to look forward towards. Keep your mind on these things, man.
Yeah.
Most sides is in control of everything. Your current situation, look, we ain't in control of everything. Most I want you to have your kids, you don't have your kids. Most I want you to have money, you don't have money. Most I want you to have power thing, you get fucking
The basis of
You his son, the prince.
Yeah.
That's why the Lord said that the Father knows what you need to do this. Who the hell you supposed to go? That's why I got the brother holding that commitment.
It ain't hard, man. It's if you giving it to them seducing spirits is what really makes it hard. And of course they're gonna try you, you know. Hey, but the Lord ain't gonna put more than you can't handle, you know. But hey, what brothers always say, don't make your cross heavier than it has to be. No?
Well, if I may, now is the time to exercise practice. You know what I'm saying? Get the work done in terms of practicing how to act. How to get your spirit right. You know what I'm saying? Even when you're driving down the road, you know what I'm saying, and the mug cut you off. You got to develop patience. You know what I'm saying? Because you know that you might be in the right, but they just cut you off. Naturally, you're going to get mad at that. Develop patience. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a trial of our faith.
Yeah, because
snapping at them, what does it really do?
yeah, ain't really getting that.
Because if you do take it there, then you took it. Now somebody got to fucking leave.
Yeah, then you gotta
So
practice.
other than you just yelling just to yell, I mean, we're going to have them moments because we may have a bad day. Sometimes I just fucking yell at niggas. I got to yell at you. You know what I'm saying? Damn! You got to get it out sometimes.
Yeah, you gotta get out.
You know what I'm saying? That's normal. But you want to, like, you want to minimize those things. You should never be too uneven. You should always be steady, even too. Because it's going to be a lot of moments in Jacob's trouble that's going to get you anxious, riled up. You have to be still. You can't act off emotions in Jacob's trouble. Everybody got to have some security. It depends on how they feel at the moment. You have a nigga that never been fight, never took martial arts, don't know nothing about anything. He will act on pure emotion. Nigga might not even be strapped.
Yeah.
He might not even have a knife, but he will act on pure emotion and rage. And then a nigga like, who the fuck you yelling at? He pulled a glizzy out of him. And this nigga's brains on this fucking shit. And what?
Another movie on a job, military training where, when he might just take you, remember, go shooting out.
Okay.
Oh yeah, just like in the movie Jaha, that was in basic training, whatever. And I guess military said shot and shoot you, right?
Yeah.
So him if I was telling don't pay, but he could take you scared and stuff, and then next thing you know, he up his head and his ass, got shot in the dome. I said, damn.
Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, because he was getting anxious based on the bullets with him.
Yeah.
That's the spiritual level. That's those fiery trials.
Perfect example that was with Jason Bourne. The part where he was meeting that reporter.
Oh yeah.
The reporter was like, "You're after me. I gotta go."
Yeah.
No, stop. And that's why women are a liability. Where the average woman is a liability because women are very emotional. First thing something happens, they
The lights. What? Let's go to the neighbor's house and ask them.
Bitch, we gotta get no fucking. You know the fucking people. You know what they're gonna see.
Let's go find out what they got.
You can't have that. You can't have that around. You gotta have people that are gonna listen to you. First thing, if your woman ain't gonna listen to you, you gotta get rid of her.
Yeah.
Cause she gonna cause you in a damnation. Right now it's cool, right? Cause they ain't shit up on. You play a little game. But in that day, bitch, you gotta shut the fuck up or die. You ain't telling me shit. I don't even hear shit from you.
Remember that cartoon from DreamWorks? Remember the movie Ants or whatever? When the ant and the queen, get out in the wilderness. She said, "I'm gonna go this way." And Dan said, "You know what? I'm gonna go the other way." So he started walking right. He said, "Come on, I'm going on my own." That's she saw that big ass praying mantis, and then her ass. The dude, what I'm saying? It's a good movie. I prefer to rather see that movie Ants. That's a good movie.
You can't be with no emotional ass people that hates in the time of trouble. You know.
It'd be better to be by yourself. Like, you're scared. Of course, you won't be scared by yourself. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But when you're alone, you're not alone. I remember what Elijah said, that he's more with us than with them. Angels are with you. You're not alone. You're not around a brother, don't think you're alone. The scripture said, angels will camp around him that fears the Lord. It can be scary. You know what I'm saying? The lights go all out, you know what I'm saying? Niggas are violent, niggas are breaking and shit, ransacking shit. You know, our first initial reactions would be excitement. Then once it's settled in, like, oh shit, how long the Lord gonna have us out here?
Right.
2 months, 3 months?
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. You see it left and right.
You know what I'm saying? That's when the flesh kicks in. It's gonna be a battle, but it's gonna go hard. That's straight noise, man.
Maybe it makes sense because like this is the last kingdom, so Lord doesn't fall anger in this last kingdom. Maybe it says what be 10 times worse than evil. The scripture says so. Yeah, they like this.
Oh, never mind. Even if they shut the lights off, it's not matter if it's real. Even if they shut the lights off, they might turn the lights on very.
Shalaki, how come I gotta change? I gotta put up the battery.
Whatever we think, man, the Lord does it in the whole 360. Man, the Lord beats like that.
But a lot of things like that security, and they'll go. They want that security, and they'll go to where they think security is. You know what I'm saying? Lights, oh shit, lights and darkness. Like that movie Green, when the destruction was coming, everybody. They letting everybody in at the bunker. You get on the interstate, it's a fucking a couple hours, it's a whole day wait to get off the exit. Everybody in the country got the same message. So everybody's, you know what I'm saying? It's mad. That's why we have to don't get anxious, because then your faith is going to cause you to do something irrational. So you let faith down your just pray. Just pray, man. That's the first thing you do. Pray with us. When that time comes, the first thing you do is pray. I'm gonna 30 minutes, an hour long. You got nothing. You sit there and pray. All that. You know what I'm saying? Pray. That's our weapon. Prayer is our weapon. Right? Prayer is how we fight this fucking kingdom. Prayer. Yeah. Brothers in prayer, we gotta pray more. Yahweh Shah was always praying. Always praying. Always. And he was perfect. We gotta talk to him. We're gonna have to talk to Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know what the fuck's coming. We just know it's gonna be bad. But the water of Yahweh, so we got the names, we got the spirit, we can fight with them. We have hope with that. That gives us hope. A nigga that don't have the names, don't know the truth, that nigga's gonna be irrational, emotional, just don't know what the fuck to do. Then they gonna grab it. The first thing he doing is grabbing the gun. He ain't clean with the prayer. The first thing a nigga do is like lock. We'll switch. We're kicking out the blinds. We got niggas in here. We got the camera. We got a little bit of left.
He said,
we're going to go out a little bit, bro. We're going to make a move soon, bro. We're going to survive in this shit, bro.
Yeah, hear that, bro.
That's a nigga for you. You got your strap. We out.
fully strapped. So that nigga busted corner through. You know what I'm saying? You can't try.
Yo, wait, the pride of the chick is so at an all-time high. How the fuck you think this gun's going to save you, and you didn't even put time and effort in learning and perfecting that craft, or learning your own weapon, you know what I mean? You got the strap, let's go. You know, you ain't never clean it. You ain't got extra ammo.
Right.
You don't even know how to load it. You know what I mean? But that's gonna be your savior.
What
You
to
know,
do
look,
with
our
a jam?
saviors, we put time and effort in learning who our power is, right? Day in and day out. But the average nigga, whatever their power is, they don't even want to take time out to learn it. You know what I mean?
If it was that easy, then the slain of the Lord wouldn't be mixed. But everybody in that room got to go.
That's option.
Well, that's the first thing that people Wild Wild West.
Oh yeah.
Because that's what everybody trusts in. Physically, what they can tell. Anytime he said, that's not what he's gonna say, but that's the first thing people say. That's the first thing people gonna run for. But guess what? They that live by the sword should what? Die by the sword. There you go. If you live by the sword, you should die by the sword. But if you live in Yahweh Shai, you should never take that.
Right above.
Even if your body physically does. So we know what to do. We know what to do. Pray and talk to Yahweh Shai. He's the door. He's the door. And he has the power to give you the courage to walk outside and say, yeah, I believe in Yahweh Shai. You can't do nothing. Look at the enemy. He has the power to give you that courage. And the nigga with a strap, he's scared, shaking. He ain't got no courage. He ain't got no faith. So he got the weapon though.
Indirectly shoot somebody else.
Shoot himself. Like, what's the place of covert?
Cheddar Bob.
That nigga from VA. After he went to the same school I went to. That nigga went to the club, shut himself in
Cheddar Bob.
That's hot.
The scriptures tell you, put their trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua was confounded. Hey, our forefathers, give us all those kind of those lessons to show, amen. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, if your faith ain't wavering, hey, the Lord got your back. You know, hey, as long as you doing it in sincerity. See?
Yeah, right. You know, the scripture says that you should be hid in the time of trouble. How you gonna be hid? You know what I'm saying? Because we read the book of when King David, he was escaping the armies. What it said? He was compassed with armies all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the Lord didn't know where they was gonna sleep in caves. Like right now, savages, right? But we keep track of this thing. We're not the average nickel. You know, brothers, you make yourself. You know that's the only way you get good at things is make repetition. So you have to incorporate it. All right? Make the point of the intellectual second nature, right? Because we ain't gonna always have a brother saying brothers. You have to go back to the ancient. Boom. Count day to day, evening to evening. Oh, it's the seventh day. It's a new Shabbat. Right? When the brothers in the mess, you know all shit. Yeah. I can't be beaten off. Yeah. I can't be sexy with my kid. I keep it real.
You be right at the line in line to buy some shit. You like, shit.
Yeah. These are the things that they do when you come to the truth. Right? You gotta put off yourself. Because it's easy to serve yourself instead of serving the Lord. Or the Lord will be okay if I do this. It's just one thing. Fucking you. And tell the Lord what he okay with. It's cool. It's just like, hey, it's the Lord's Shabbat, nigga. Yeah. It's different. It's different at that point because what scriptures say, those who do my ways and know, pretty much it goes into if you do the will of the Lord. If you didn't know the will of the Lord, you could beat with a few strikes. But if you did know the will of the Lord, you could beat with many strikes.
Now we ain't up like we're not hypocrites. We're not like we said Pharisees. We say something. No, we don't know that.
Yeah.
We you know, telling people something.
Yeah.
And you damn near think you can.
Yeah.
You gonna die the next day. I'm fired. I'm You know what I'm saying? You have about to have panic attacks. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't born. You like, oh, God. But these are the you learn like this is and everything. Your lawyer gonna kill you for mistakenly you born.
Yeah.
You know? You learn these things. You go off on something. You don't beat yourself down. You don't beat the damn out. You gotta watch some fucking thing. Put your ass down. I ain't gonna shit. You just look at the door. I'm gonna make that. That's all I'm for. That's what a righteous man works all the 7 times. So you yourself, you work yourself emotionally. You good.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the condition of the battle.
We know we're righteous. Or watch it. Our story.
Yeah, you gotta look at examine yourself. Okay, we fighting now. I got knocked down, back up. Round 500. You know what I'm saying? We back up in there. Because I'll be damned if I just straight give up. I ain't about to take no knee like that.
You're fighting to get up.
You know what I'm saying?
Seven.
Because Satan wants you to just give up. You keep fighting till you have a shot. How many times you keep on? You keep getting up and pray how much more shot. He gonna search out the hearts of men and see. You know, don't let Satan beat you. You know, get stronger. Keep fighting. Get stronger. You know, you went off on shit, but this shit was close. Bad sex. Repeat yourself. Yeah. And ask the Lord for mercy, grace, and then when the next block comes. If you do it again, look, I'm about to make your engine in your car bust.
They said the Lord said I weak that shit.
Yeah, I was just
and that's with this world. So Salaki, with this world, the problem is they will willingly sin, knowingly. Excuse me, not willingly, knowingly sin. Yeah, we in this flesh, so of course we're gonna go off, but it's when we trying to do this thing to the best of our ability, sincerely. You purposely say, all right, I know it's about this and that's that Christianity. When the Lord knows my heart, you know what I mean? Now it's about building yourself up, becoming that new man.
Let's say a young brother in the faith been in for 6 years. That's a very short term.
Yeah.
He may be battling the same thing for 6 years. You know what I'm saying? But when you in the truth, when you've been in the Lord, you may think, damn, I've been battling the same thing for 6 years. I'm wicked. Yeah. Battling that deep. That's a good thing. But you gotta make sure you get better. 6 years is not a long time to the most time. To you, it seems like, well, you may be battling the same demon your whole time in the truth. It don't work. You don't come to the truth and then you just no, that's not how it works. Some of them get stronger. You're gonna be battling until you get a new body. That's how it works. You're gonna fall. You're in the flesh.
They working out too.
So the thing you're talking about is another one too.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? And then you got to deal with that one.
Yeah, if you got a child, they constantly do dumb shit, right? Brothers who got children, right? Okay. They constantly, you got to keep telling them. You can't just forsake your child and you keep doing it. I ain't teaching you no more. It's a child.
You better not be playing in that toilet.
Yeah. Turn around. Eating the quail. but you're rebuking them. You're correcting them. Does that mean they're not gonna do this shit again? They can do it. They can try. They can do it. I'm gonna do it. He looks at us. He don't look at us. Keep doing dumb shit.
Yeah.
He knows you're late.
Yeah.
That's why rebuke and correction is key. That's why Yahweh Shai. That's your mercy. That's your grace. He gave you grace. Now, if we didn't have Yahweh Shai, the Most High would just kill us all. But keep doing the same thing. Because the law, you sin against the law itself. And that's just like in a family. Big brother, you know? I'm a couple for you. So Pops don't fucking, you know what I'm saying? You owe me though. You owe me, I'm a couple for you.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's me, Yahweh Shai son. I'm a couple for you. So you got to say all your dreams and aspirations. I'm coming for you though.
Yeah. I'm telling you, dude. You
gotta serve.
That's it.
You gotta do the chores of the bro.
That's it, bro.
Little brother washing the dishes. You get him busy, you do my chores. That's what we doing for Yahweh Shai. This is his bingo. Right? This is not our business. We hired him, he doing his way. Well, because we owe him a great debt for his sacrifice. He quoted us, so Paul didn't come home and deal with us.
Yeah.
So that's why he's going to do praise. No? That's why we out here. When people are why y'all out here? Because we owe Yahweh Shai. We're not out here to fucking wake up black. Damn, but a black person.
The spirit kind of switched.
We out here to heal the Israelites that want to hear grace and mercy of Yahweh Shai if it's able to heal. Because some of you niggas aren't able to be healed.
I got you. This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 1, verse 5, and it says, verse 4, I'm starting verse 4. I'll start from verse 2. It says, we give thanks to the Most High always for you all, making mention of you in our prayers, remembering without ceasing your work of faith and labor in love and patience of hope in our Lord.
Without ceasing your work. All right? You show me your faith. Without works, I show you my faith. Right? You look out for it, brother. Let's go. Okay. I see you lacking in this area, but I see you trying in that area. I like that. Keep it up. But you don't just say, I know you close or good. No, this is you gotta keep these works.
Right.
All this you don't stop and say it ain't no breaching point. Oh, I was out here for 7-8 years. I'm good.
I'm sorry.
Why do you think our elders still out here putting in the work? It don't stop. You think the charity amongst them has stopped? They've been charitable for each other for over 3 decades, 4 decades now. 40 years.
Yeah.
But it's good. But he's straight. You need something? This is not some shit. This is the brother. This is the heritage. This is the nation. And don't stop. They don't end. If I got it, you got it. Period. You know what I'm saying? Period.
We don't want no chinks in the armor. You know what I mean? You know, if a brother's fighting something that's making him weak, you know, they're essentially making the body weak. So regardless of this mental, physical, financial, whatever you got this church intact.
You know, and if we don't have the means to help, we make
speaking of, they might have to go out of town and get my brothers that know a little more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What he said?
Yeah.
Brother,
Yeah.
to the West. Yeah. Hey, bro, make sure I'm good when I'm under. I got you. Let me find out who out there. Make sure they like, hey, we waiting for you.
Yeah. Exactly.
So he can go from Virginia all the way to the West Coast and be good. That's what it's about. Careful on him.
Then when he get out there, we don't just no check it in. If I'm able, I'll fly out there. You know what I'm saying? Brother, make it straight. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Got money for a plane ticket. Got you. Get back over here. You know what I'm saying? Might did something dope. We had dumb shit again, but we got you. Oh. That's what it's about, man. Your family don't got you, man. No. I've been many times you ask your family, they bring up old shit. I ain't find out. Oh, they'll just say they don't got it when they got it. Because they want to hold it to themselves. You know what I'm saying? We don't feel like that. I know we start talking about military and every aspect can be knowledge. Brother may have a question about the scriptures, or about how to work within and the brother important to that brother knowledge. Don't hold on to that.
Yeah.
If he don't grow, we don't.
Yeah. That's much of the spirit.
If he don't grow, you have a sound. We all better grow.
Yep.
You trying to keep knowledge and make yourself seem like this high cheap guy. Don't benefit nobody. We nation builders, right? Like you were saying last week, we don't have that individualistic mindset. We have a nation builders. One brother look good, you know? We all want each other to look good. That don't mean fucking brothers like smell good. I mean when he's a different type of individual. Right. And they know how to hold a conversation with confidence.
First, going back to 2 Thessalonians 1 and
if it ever comes down to it, the brother lays like that. What greater love have a friend than a friend lays like that? You know? Shit. People, you can't fight, you find some people.
Find something, yeah. That's right.
You do what you can.
You know what I'm saying? That's right.
Let the Lord take care of the rest. The Lord will will this. That should have become a fucking two-edged wooden, you know?
Part of your own.
Yeah.
This is what we stand for, man. We ain't got nothing else, you know? We working weekends, 9 to 5s, you know? Can't find a decent woman with her head on straight. Shit. What?
Right.
That's all we got here, man. Right. This is y'all must from everything else is through.
going back to 2 Thessalonians 1 and 3, just remembering without ceasing your faith, work of faith, and labor of love, and patience of hope in our Lord Yahweh Shai, in the sight of our Father, our power, knowing, brethren, beloved, your election.
You know, the brother Yosef was going into earlier, things that are going to happen. But we have hope. Unlike these people, they have no hope. And the C-19 that didn't happen, because we were straight.
Oh, yeah.
We wasn't complaining and crying. We might have been like, man, I got to put the mask on.
Oh, yeah, I'm sick of this fucking mask.
Fuck shit.
I see the movie by today with a mask outside the car.
Bros had they shit.
Yeah. Just have it under your nose, so properly breathe.
Yeah.
My shit.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
You know, some brothers had real physical. At that time, I had a real physical job. I'm in hot ass.
Right.
Oh,
That shit, man. I'm a bad child because you told me to put bullshit.
same family, you jackass.
Yeah.
People still want a match today.
And
they call by themselves.
I see that shit.
And Google last started
My mama won.
Oh, yeah. Damn.
This is not keeping nobody.
I see in the kingdom, man.
Yeah, for real.
Other people real.
What's sad is you still got people walking around with them shit. So
Yeah.
they might be in the car dolo. How many times you seen that? They by themselves in the car, man.
Bad stuff. Double
bad.
Yeah.
My mom took the booster.
Yeah.
She got the boost more.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
My grandma took all of them and she checked out real early. She had the big C and stuff, but she kept taking the additives.
One nigga,
That shit sped up.
90.
Out of here, bro.
Who's holding shot?
Yeah, they did. You know, that shit fuck with you because it's like, see, I was raised by my mom's side of the family, so I was never because of you women. When they got kids, they don't want to they want to keep you away from the father, right? So by the time you find out what happened, you a grown ass man. It's awkward as hell building a relationship with you. A grown ass man trying to build a relationship with your father. His side, you grown as shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Your mom don't give a fuck. She's selfish. These are these women. They fucking selfish as hell. I didn't have a relationship with my grandfather. That's my mom. That's my mom. That's that shit you deal with. You know what I'm saying? This truth is the only thing that gives us hope. That's part of that sickness we was talking about earlier. Situations like that. But your mom or whoever, they'll still want you. All they care about is what you want to attend their family. Yeah. So it's selfish. They don't know what you're going through, how selfish it is. They just care about what you're going to show them things, and they call it that pick up.
It's sad that we don't know our lineage. You know what I mean? That's Jake. A lot of us that got raised by our mom family, you know what I'm saying, don't know who the fuck is. So then, that makes you question, damn, man, my Jake, you know what I mean? Because you don't know. That's when your faith comes into it, you know what I'm saying? That's it. Hey, man, this shit is, being who we are, it is rough. It's beautiful, but it is rough, man. All across the board, man. You got all these different types of people jumping on you. You know what I mean?
And that's why it's very disrespectful. That's why I don't even like you guys have rights now, but they don't. It's impossible for them to understand who we are, what the effects it's having on us. They don't know. So they haven't sit down with your grandparents. They ain't seen the state of your neighborhood and your communities. Right. They don't. It's impossible for them to do that. Prophecy said you go to the slave. That's all you know.
They don't even know the minute things of just skin complexion.
They don't
Jake
know.
might be too black.
The
other Jake might be too light.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You got light skinned Jakes that deal with self-esteem issues because they want to be dark skinned. You got dark skinned Jakes self-esteem issues because they want to be fucked up as a fucking community. The nigga woman has not got over the fact that she can't grow up. And she got to look at other nations straight on hill when the scriptures clearly tell you the Lord has made boldness upon the daughters of Zion for their wickedness.
Yeah. That shit.
Wow. That out tells you what.
The list goes on.
It
goes around the building.
But you don't want to hit a position. Yep. They don't understand.
So and it's lucky, but that's so beautiful because you'll rarely find an Edomite that will. They can't even have it. The one tittle of what we gotta go through as Yaiquam, yo.
It's like when you go to these little, they have these spots that they go to. They little country clubs, they little balls, they little food. Go to the places where they go and walk and do the I've made some deliveries and spots I didn't even know existed. You step in the fucking mind. They looking at you. Me and the brothers already on the trail. Eating mice looking at what these niggas doing over here. And then they only cool with you until they find out, oh, it's a good thing. They talk. You trim your waist, they don't accept you. They don't understand the looks that we get in this society, the things that we experience. So for them to go tap with a heathen about your plane, a heathen come in, you guys pull up your boots by the straps. We came here from India and got it. Nigga, you don't understand shit. Everything we read, when we come up, all of us build this shit up, don't bitch. So how you gonna say the Jakes on the corner is lazy? Who gives a fuck about them? We don't give a fuck about them being lazy on their businesses. Right? You know what I'm saying? We want them to get their mind right. We'll get that sorted out. How much that ain't your fucking place as a heathen to say the Israelites are lazy. We deal with that in-house.
Yep, it does not concern you.
That shows you the pride and wickedness of heathens, man. That they will even say something out of their fucking mouth. Because they say that.
They look at us like groups, East Indians. They look at us as lower than them. As they come over here, see you in the middle, they see the grandparents, and they look at you. They don't understand what took place to get our people in these situations that they're in.
Even mice are terrible, especially when it's stuff. Nah, they were trying to say that they card on. I know the money in that car. That's what they called up. Oh, and now all these kids in the state have been saying they like that. Everybody in these Edomites. So they called me. I went in there and I said, "Let me see the car." Put it in there for this file. Spaz on it.
I stopped going in there.
I'm like, the only reason why y'all here is because y'all making money off of us. If it wasn't for us right here, this shit would be going on. Don't do that shit no more. Because it ain't just Esau that. These other nations don't like us as well. What you say about South Dakota with cattle, man? They making profit off of us, man.
And like I said, without it's all set up. Because they didn't flex the immigration. They got without coming through our blood, sweat, and tears. These other nations, like I said, didn't even come over. That's right. Because you had Moabites, I think it's called railroad back in California, whatever.
The industrial, they came over here for that.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
And who built the railroad?
That's right.
Who did they kick off the land to start seeking gold? The Garrets. America wouldn't have been a superpower that you would have want to come to if it wasn't for the free labor that we got.
Yeah, what's the story of my man that was on the railroad? John Henry. Come on, man.
These Moabites, of course, because they got kicked out, and they, and they won't coming back unless, like I said, through what the integration, whatever.
Because they were the undesirables in Europe. Edomites that came over here was the undesirables in Great Britain, Europe, criminals. They was the low nobles. Right? So they said, we gonna go over there and build land by ourselves. That's what they call it. But you see, it's beautiful that we brought niggas over here. You should have stayed in your own lands. This bitch gonna burn up. Right. Fucking demons. It would have. If I'm a heathen, I'd rather just come to my own land and wait for the chains to come. For real. You know what I'm saying? I just want to sit in my crib. Then when the big giant gods go, hey, I'm a fucking slave. You know what I'm saying? That's your best. But to get burnt in the nukes.
He may get one last.
Yeah. Get burnt in the nukes.
Yeah. You get 100, you only get 99.
Yeah. That's a terrible.
That's right, though, bro. Because the last one could be worse. Because that was always the worst. Yeah. I'm just joking.
The lake of fire is a terrible thing. Yeah. So all these nations that came over here, they was there. You should have stayed in your own land and wait till we come put y'all in slavery. That would have been way better. All we gonna do is smack each other in the chains. We ain't gonna be pressing each other like this. We gonna be gods. We're gonna be happy as hell in that day. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna be y'all up like that, man. Unless we want to. We gonna put y'all in chains. Look, man. We to the next area, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have big look, man. That shit gonna get played up. We got bigger shit, brothers, that the Lord has in store for us. Creating adventures. Man, learning, it's gonna be beautiful. Not to mention your birthday. Wow, you got the Lord's gonna give me that. You know what I'm saying? A Judite chick with her hair down to the floor, rolling. The scriptures say all women were so precious back in the ancient days, they wouldn't even want to put their foot on the ground. So how much more in the kingdom? What type of women are we about to see? Because the women that are coming, mankind has, you ever seen her like her perfection? Like with her hair down, calling you Lord, she's bad. So voice. And that's just one of your women. One of you answer the word, like the brother said. Right. And that's just one of your women. They're gonna be variety, different shades. One may have freckles, one may have a beauty mark where you want it. You may want the beauty mark on the ass. It's gonna be to your liking. The Lord said the desires of your heart. I ain't got time to deal with heathens all damn day. I got plenty of shit to deal with. We gotta blame back this. Scripture say be fruitful. One of my wives got to be pregnant for a whole year. It's 9 months. All right, so I gotta move to the next one. I got work to do.
Work to do, baby.
So you heathens would have been better staying in your fucking country.
So the scripture says
Wait,
this
you know?
for every nation should. They better pick. They better go back to their own land.
But the judgment that's coming here is gonna be cool. Jacob's fruit. The businesses are gonna be ransacked. Remember during the LA riots? All the groups will be shot. Shoot the Jake. Yeah, on the roof, going it, you know, and some of their shots got burned down, all over, got burned down. You should have stayed over there. So really, it's beautiful that they ass came over there, because the laughing from the start. The scripture said, "Look, you should turn that laughing." We gonna be smiling in that day. Our sorrow is almost over. We missing on the soul.
Oh, as you can see, man, some of these clothes, it's like some of these mom and pop shops and some of these stores, liquor stores, even the big retailer, you know, especially like certain states like New York, you know, there's a lot of CVS stores.
Yeah, these niggas better survive. They had to raise their prices to survive.
Yeah.
Taking loans out, they still paying on them fucking loans they took out. So another hit to the economy, they out of here.
Yeah,
Fuck out of here, you proud ass heathen. Fucking no, we the chosen. Deuteronomy chapter 4.
trying to get inside of himself, but that's
There's only one chosen nation, that's the people on this side, man. Everybody else ain't got no say in that, man. And we on a low level and we dominate y'all in every fucking thing, man. Every genre of music we dominate. Every sports we get into, we dominate. You got a new Jake in snowboard. They robbed him in the X Games. This nigga was doing shit I never seen his fucking snowboarders do. They robbed his ass.
Back fans. Yeah.
Oh, no, you done heard them damn slow speed, man? Mountains. And they flip it up.
Crazy.
Don't give him a 10, don't give him a 9.
What's that the entertainer said? He said, we dominate y'all. And as soon as they find how to warm that water up, we gonna dominate you in that shit.
What's his girl? Victor Wembanyama, man.
Yo, that's a cheese.
It's the end of the world.
Yeah.
This nigga 7'6".
Yeah.
Crossing you up.
He crazy with it too.
Behind the back.
Yeah.
This nigga, one play, bro. This nigga blocked the nigga shot. Got the rebound.
Took it up.
Going up the court. Threw it behind the back. Threw it off the glass. And I said, what the fuck am I looking at? The Lord gotta come back. The Lord gotta come back.
Wait, did you see him block the dude yesterday? It looked like somebody big brother playing a little brother. The dude did a crazy move. Yo, he didn't. All he did was step to the other side. Was like
this. He had a triple double with 10 blocks.
Yeah, it's insane. He's a cheat code.
This is the end of the fucking world, man. It's over with. It's nothing else after that.
Yeah.
You can create it. That shit can create a video game. You make the nigga the tallest. You put everything up. Blocks, handles,
sliders all the way up.
This nigga's 7'6", bro, at the 3-point. Guards, bro. Guards like shit.
Throwing the shit behind the back. You know what I mean? Like that's crazy.
Jake from a whole nother, you know what I'm saying?
France.
From France. Jake from France, man. We thought Giannis was free. This nigga cold. So it's just, look, man, you can't do shit with the Israelites.
Nope.
Now, mind you, in the kingdom, we're gonna make Victor look small. Because he don't even have no size on him. We're gonna be fucking 8 feet, 9 feet, 10 feet, 11 feet, 12 feet. Big, though. And mobile. We ain't gonna be like stiff. We're gonna be like agile. We're gonna be on a whole other level, man. Whole other level. You get big on this side, you can barely move and run. You got Jakes that's big, but they cardio fuck up. They get a heart attack if they start jogging, but they big as shit. You put them in a fight, they ain't got no footwork. They can just crawl. We're gonna be big and be able to move and swift, you know? So we ain't helping so great, man. Esau can't do shit with every single thing. Every invention that keeps society going. We do it. Because we're the chosen. There's only one chosen. You can't make yourself that nation. It's a spirit that was given to us from the You know, that's why when we hear music, when we hear music, it does something to us. You know what I'm saying? It just brings the whole vibe, whole feeling. It just really get to do. It could be some slow shit with your short. Y'all done change the whole vibe. You still don't know shit about that.
Hell
You done change the whole vibe. Hey, that shit ready to put it on. That's how much more. That's what the brother, the older brother, Yashawamba always brings up about sex. Sex in the kingdom is going to.
it's a union though.
We don't know what it is. Understand how to do the program. They have the tool to do anything. And she gonna be in her perfection. It's not to mention what it's gonna feel like. Orgasm, all that. It's gonna be different, man.
Yeah.
Everything we experience in the flesh and the soul is gonna be amplified in the kingdom. Nothing's gonna be better than the same. The food you taste. All your senses are going to be enhanced. Your sight, taste, your hearing, your touch. You want to be able to taste every little ingredient, everything. You know? You want a little bit more.
Well, you gotta think about it. Right? And we still making something out of making that shit, you know. So imagine when there's no imperfections in the air, the water, the herbs.
The earth is yielding us
Yeah,
increase.
so imagine just that alone, man, how good the food will taste. Like we eating some bullshit and making something out of it. Come on now, let's keep it real. Now, I don't know what you know. Down there, y'all call it soul. That's some bullshit food. Cheese and tuna. But if you doing half decent, that shit something they be hitting. That's bullshit. Imagine when in its perfection.
Yeah.
What?
Take it salt of the earth, man.
That's right.
The other nations, you know, when they make food, man, just like plain, nasty, dirty. It's like I can't eat that, man. Even in my life, I couldn't eat that. But Jake, whatever he does, man, he just makes, like you said, some out of nothing, man. I mean, that's beautiful, man. He just looks like, damn, that's crazy. You know, like I say, it's like in prison, man. How Jake, you know what I mean? They're not affected. That's crazy. That's like, damn. What they do over in prison? That's like crazy.
Jake, a form of things. Look, motherfuckers get them two things sparking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And they heat up the water.
They get that water boiling and shit. You know what I mean? They making something out of nothing.
Just imagine their rooms. You know, some places I say, hey man, we Jake got a nice cell up in there too. Got a TV.
I seen one with neon lights, all kind of shit.
He told. One guy had too much going on in that cell. He had PlayStation. He had everything. He had all the commissary. You know what I mean?
iPad. All kind of shit.
He took down the whole game, yo.
He working on Rico.
Ain't no way. You know what I mean? He had like 3 cell phones and shit. You know? But I
had a quick one. This is Zechariah 12:8. It says, "In that day shall Yahweh Shah defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David." We all know how
My knees won't hurt.
That's right.
David was able to kill thousands of men. That's right. Read about David and his mighty. One man will put hundreds of flames. One man standing in 100 men. They all got swords. He got a sword. 100 men. That means you got to be able to see. You got eyes. You swift. They can't touch you. You know some Darth Vader shit.
The Lord says he had too much blood on his hands, so
Yeah.
he had to give it
These were men of war.
Yeah.
They're known as the mighty men. They're known as his mighty men.
Hey, call out Bishop Shah.
Oh, call on you. Look out. That Jake moves,
Swift.
yo.
Yeah.
Swift.
Like, what?
Yeah, I know, right?
Slow down a bit.
Oh, let me y'all. Shut.
God. Yeah. He said
Yeah, but matter of fact, better get that. One of these chicks, because that's part of the spiritual growth. You gonna be able to stand there and put their ass in there. Come on, man. We watch movies like that. We want to be that good. The guy that just John Wick shit.
Yeah.
Sliding
Exactly.
niggas,
Yeah.
breaking his arm,
Yeah.
having niggas run from you, and they got guns. They running.
Slowing down time, teleporting here.
You know what I'm saying? Slowing shit down.
Yep.
And they moving in slow mo. You,
Yep.
then speed it back up there on this rock.
Yeah.
Come on, man. We going to the next level, man.
Yep.
That's what Esau wants. Esau wants superpowers. That's why he made himself Flash, Superman. The arrow, the green arrows. First TC with green arrows.
Nah, that's right. Yeah.
Why? You on that island learning green arrow and see that. But he want to be the superhero. But that's not his inheritance. We're gonna be able to travel galaxies and planets and see the mysteries of what it looks like out there, man. Come on, man.
I should want to shoot
Be able to go anywhere. Teleportation. Yeah, you, Lord said we should do worse than he did and even greater. He was out here turning water to wine. Water to wine. And it was the best wine here.
Yeah, because what they say, basically, you can hold it out.
He said, he's like, hey, he said, when I go to place with this the best one, and then by the time the end of the piece, you only got to reach it. Y'all say the best shit for life. No, that's because y'all was shut. They ran over y'all. But he was fed by his mother. His mother was like, because she been watching him do shit his whole life.
Yeah.
Hey, house, they need help. It's not my time. That's what he told me. It's not my time yet. Doing this. If I do this, then it's gonna spread. That it's somebody out here that can turn water to wine. He wasn't ready to do that and let them know, right? But did it for his mom.
Jake.
Yeah, we'll get that.
That's Jay. Jay's right.
Let me finish this out.
Oh, shit.
One more
His
sentence.
favorite, over the mother, man.
Yeah.
Just go back to Isaac.
Yeah, on the low level, yeah.
Kind of real quick, just finishing out Zechariah. And it says, I'll start from the top one more time. It says Zechariah 12 and 8. And that day shall the Lord defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David, and the house of David shall be as the Most High. It says, as the angels of the Lord before them. You know,
This is what they're afraid of.
yeah,
They're afraid of the elect. That's why they got these super soldiers, these robots, and stuff like that.
Playing sports. That's about the fun.
You know,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, look, man, like I just said, man, I ain't got time to do it. We got so much shit here. Inheritance. It's people like that. You know? Remember, we're going to be up there in the marriage supper for a good minute. But we get down here, we work. And our minds, we're going to be thinking differently too. The way we do things, you know?
Flashlight.
This is Leviticus chapter 26, starting at verse 7. It says, and ye shall chase your enemies, and they shall fall before you.
Our enemies.
Come.
So we got some for the ass. So let's know what time that is? Hunting season.
that's right.
Right now, this is fishing season.
That's right.
The hunting season falls out. Once the Lord stops the process, we're going to chase their ass.
Right.
We're going to have fun doing it. You know, you had this Jacob Rothschild just died, right? I've been finding out that this family that's over. They, you know what they look like. You don't know nothing about it. Then you saw how you got white folk and the black folk that you can see. You got a gray folk that's over the black. Definitely. This family just overly corruption.
Damn.
So the whole shit is right. That's right. That's all about the whole shit.
I even bro, we think the Lord doesn't hold.
And ye shall
But
chase.
all the ass gonna get done. All the ass gonna get done. We're gonna be the elite ruling class in that day. And the scripture said there's gonna be a great gulf fixed between us and the parable of Lazarus. Did you not know in your day when you was rich, how you prospered? Now it's time for you to deal with the oppression. So,
And ye shall chase your enemies, and they shall fall before you by the sword, and 5 of you shall chase.
we on the plantation. You think you getting somewhere? You hear the fucking dogs?
Yeah. Trent got up, that funny gun.
I think it was in Mandingo, old Mandingo. They caught him. They caught the guy. The guy called Mandingo coon because he was, being good. He was master's buck, but he never found out. You a fool. You a coon. Massive, they lynched him.
Yeah.
But he wasn't backing down. He got caught. You know what I'm saying?
After he hanged me.
Yeah.
I didn't see that shit.
I never seen this.
That's what they do. And they ain't doing the order, so they don't know what
That's what yeah. Wait. He made a big ass boy and fuck. Shot him first. He shot him. Hey, you must have seen the recent.
Did they castrate him first?
All this in one movie.
Nah, they didn't
Nah, I'm mixing.
Yeah,
I'm Slovakia. It was one
I seen it.
But every time he was trying to get out of the water, he kept pushing back.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I seen that clip too. Yeah, I ain't seen the whole.
So we're gonna deal with your ass.
I think one of the brothers did a video.
These you just had a drink. Listen.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a lesson on
Yeah.
Yep.
In year 2024.
Yep.
Will show you his irons gonna always rust, as the scripture
This
say.
nigga, man.
No, we can't trust a nigga. We can't trust a nigga like that. You know. Look, bigger. He won't be.
Easy, bro. He said baby shirt. Baby shirt. So
Nigga ain't even cut like that.
But they think they over us.
It says,
You know what?
and 5 of you shall chase 100, and 100 of you shall put 10,000 to flight, and your enemies shall fall before you by the sword.
Brothers. 10,000. God damn! You can't do no with it.
Yeah, I see that rapper Osolo. Yeah, it's the battle rapper Osolo. Battle rapper named Osolo. Yeah.
He's bad.
I'll send it to chat.
Yeah, but like you just said, brother, you just gotta give up on that one. When you see 5,000 falls, listen to 5,000. That's right. What do you want to say? Yeah, right. Right. You know what I'm saying? You can do this. What is it to say?
Yeah.
You can't beat it. If you can't beat your enemy, you have to serve.
Can't beat him.
That's why we had to serve you. Dad had to serve. He was just shot up. Dad knew the real warfare. He was swift, but he was ran. What's the point of going to land when you ride on a horse and they're to shoot you over before you even get to it? Put hands on it. You can't do shit. So Dad was
Yes, how to sword.
Yeah.
Good.
Mustard, bitch.
Yeah, you got Janet and shit. You know what I mean? You got a bunch of guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get to
Then you got dumbass Jakes that close the unit because they said they promised some treat, which, this is one of that only reason they joined the union so they fight the Confederates. They'll have more men in their army. They give a fuck about it.
Oh, you remember they showed that movie in that the Will Smith movie? You remember how they used Jake?
They use Jake.
Yes. That's what you come to go on the front lines first.
Yeah. But then you had certain Jakes that got a hold of the gun, then went back to their fucking plantation.
Yeah, right.
Okay, stupid nigga. You know you kill your now where y'all going? America still ruled by the anybody. So you gotta just wait till you saw it and you got the call to the pool you get because now all you did was just boom yourself and the rest of everybody. Go ahead, Buzz, you right.
That was it. You had boy, was it? Yeah, that was it.
So with that, we pray that you found this camp edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. It's all praise to ease. And with that, I'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, B'Kakadash.
double honor to the Apostle of Great Missile and rule well. Peace and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel. And until next weekend, out of our Dr. Dow, Shalom.
Shalom. Shalom. Shalom.